Hi everyone, my name's Mike. Thanks for joining me for today's workout. Today we have a total body workout that'll help us get stronger. It's also got cardio element of it, so we'll get our heart rate up, our breathing up, and get those benefits, as well as I'll do some flexibility to top it off. So this will be a total workout for you. All you need is some dumbbells. If you need to, have them propped up beside you if getting them up and down off the floor is difficult. And of course, at any time in this workout, go at your own pace. Take the option that makes the most sense for you, okay? So when you're ready, join me. I want you on a chair that's very sturdy and preferably no arms, but if it has arms, that's okay. We'll work around that, okay? So join me. Let's start by warming up our wrists, just moving them all around. And you can go back and forth, just creating a little bit of tension, working both ways. Perfect. Okay, let's bring our arms out to the side and let's switch. So now we're getting the elbow, the shoulder. Let's go. Okay, give me little arm circles. We'll work forward to start. And make them a little bigger if you can. Just working in your own range of motion. And then let's slow that down and reverse it. And let's go backwards now. Good. Okay, let's just gentle twist side to side. You don't have to focus on going too far with your range of motion, and just go at your own pace. One more each side. Good. All right, let's do a little heel touch. So just reaching out in front, alternating legs. If you want, you can add a little bit of a reach with your arms, or you can keep them on the chair for balance. So just getting those legs moving a little bit. I find when I'm doing the leg movements, I like to slide a little bit forward to center in my chair. Not so much that it's gonna tip or anything, but just moving it forward. Last one. Okay, and then let's just go out, out, in. Okay? So for today, we're gonna do 3 exercises in a row, and then I will give you a rest, and there'll be little transitions between the movements, so don't worry. Okay, feeling good? Let's grab those dumbbells. We're gonna do a bent row to start. So you're sitting a little bit forward in your chair, tipping at the hip, and then I want you to bring those elbows up and back. All right, you stay doing that. I'm gonna just show you from the side. So elbows come up and back, nice tall posture. Okay, and we're gonna be doing each movement for about 30 seconds, if that helps you pick the weight properly and know how much intensity to bring. So just a couple more seconds there. Okay, good, breathe. Next movement coming up is we're gonna go out, out, in, but you have the option of keeping the weights and adding them on top of the legs. So it's gonna just going like that, and try to make it big and pick up your leg. Again, sitting a little forward to center. Let's go, okay? So draw that belly button in, nice tall posture. Reaching out, so inside, outside of the leg, also working the top of the leg. Of course, this will draw on your abdominal muscles as well. You can do it. A few more seconds. Okay, we can set those weights down now. And for the third exercise, before you get a little rest, we're gonna do out and in and then a tuck, okay? So getting ready, you're gonna go both legs out, in, and then tuck. And you can support with your hands if you want, or you can include the arms if you want. Okay, go at your pace, meant to do cardio, so if you can move quickly and get your heart rate up, that's great. About 10 more seconds, and then I'll give you a little bit of an extended break. And you can make the arm motion nice and big if you want. Okay, there we go. So take a breather. We're gonna go through those 3 exercises one more time, and then we'll move on to 3 new exercises. And we have 4 groupings today. Okay, sound good? All right, we can do it. We're warmed up, we're through the first circuit, and we'll keep going. All right, so again, we're gonna go back to those bent rows. You don't have to start yet, but again, forward to center in the chair. and then drawing those elbows up and back. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Bent rows is my favorite activity. They just feel so strong. I think they help with the anti-slouching. They get all the postural muscles really, really good. I just love how it feels. You should feel a nice squeeze between the shoulder blades as you draw them up and back. You notice the front of the arms are also helping pull the weights up. If you're ever wondering how to pick weights, you want to pick something that's challenging, but not causing you to go all out. Okay, stopping there, and then let's transition. We're gonna go to that out and in with the legs. Here we go, the option to keep the weight. Okay. Do what makes sense for you. If you need to set the weights aside during this, that's fine. And it could be small, or if you can do it in nice big range of motion, then feel free to do that. It's almost like getting out of a car. Just a few more seconds here. You can do it. All right. Setting those weights aside, we'll do our cardio movement, then I'll give you that break again, and we'll move on to our next pairing. So remember, it was out, in, and tuck. You ready? Okay, let's go. Out, in, tuck. Go at your own pace. And if you want, add the arms, okay? So big arms if you want. Let's go, you can do it. Get the heart rate up. 10 seconds, you can do it. Perfect, almost there. Good, all right. So you're on your breather now. I'm gonna show you the next few moves coming up. We got 3 new movements. So first movement is gonna be an alternating overhead press. Okay, so weight's gonna start in front of you and then can finish directly overhead. It's okay if you can't get all the way up, just go to the range of motion that you do feel comfortable with. And then we'll go into a weighted calf raise. So we're gonna do it like that with the weights on our thighs, and then we will finish with a cardio move. You ready? Okay, join me, grab those weights. Let's alternating press overhead. So sitting nice and tall. This is good too. I tend to be not using the back of my chair during the workout. That'll force me to engage my core more, my abdominal muscles, my low back. Just a little bit more work, but if you need the back of the chair for a bit more support, that's fine too. Here, I wouldn't worry about going fast, okay? There we go. Let's transition. With the weight movements, tension is your friend. It's what helps create the development, right? So we just move smooth. So calf raises, we'll have the weights optional on the thigh, and then just tippy toes, okay? Strengthening the lower legs. You got it. Oh, you feel such a good squeeze right on the back side of the lower part of the leg. Almost there, a couple more. Awesome. Okay, let's set those weights down. For your 30-second cardio section, I want you to punch across and add a lateral toe touch with it, okay? So keep it small if you need to, or even just have the legs going and support with your hands on the chair. But if you can, give me the full movement. Punch like you mean it. Good force in those punches. And of course, go at your own pace. You might be moving faster than me or slower than me. That's okay. A little bit of a twist here. Come on, few seconds to the break. All right, good work. We're gonna do that again, and then we'll move on to 3 new movements. Right, not so bad, almost halfway through. Feeling good? All right, I'm excited. So I'm gonna grab my dumbbells again. We're gonna do overhead press. If you found they were too light or too heavy the last round, now's your chance to adjust. And you can pick a weight that you think is gonna challenge you the right way. Like I was saying earlier, it should be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt and it shouldn't be all out, okay? Here we go, pressing overhead. And I'll show you from the side so you can see, not that I want you spinning in your chair, I just want you sitting facing me, but you're just seeing a nice tall posture will help accentuate the work on your core, okay? Good work. Oh, so tough. Almost there. Okay, great. Taking your time, let's transition to that calf raise. I like to do both at the same time. Again, you don't have to have the weights on your thighs. Just helps with a little bit of intensity, building up the lower part of your leg. Let's go. Amazing. Good. Keep working hard for me. Last time doing calf raises today. 5 seconds, we can do that, right? And then we'll do that lateral punch with the toe touch, okay? Setting these aside, and we're gonna reach across, right? Really try to push yourself, get the heart rate up, and then you get your rest coming up, okay? Here we go. And again, if you need to, you can just hold on the chair and go at your own pace. It might look like this. That's okay. Just really focus on lifting up, bringing it out, and coming back, okay? Or it's full, and it's got a nice twist, and the punch has some meaning behind it. Let's go, almost there. All right, you enjoy a rest, and then we're gonna have our next circuit coming up, and I'll show you those movements. Okay, so for your third circuit, we're gonna do a hinge and curl. So with the hinge, I'd like to have it legs wide, so we'll go tipping forward, reaching down, and then curling up. Okay, and then our second movement is going to be from the left side up to the right. It's gonna be a chop, and then we're gonna do some punching for our cardio, okay? So grabbing those weights, let's start with the hinge. Come as far forward as you can where it feels comfortable, and then curl up. So tipping at the hip, standing up, curl, there we go. So this is good for the low back. Hip hinge, so important. Anytime we're like bending down to pick something up, that sort of thing. Just making sure on that curl that you're just only bending at the elbow as well, okay? Last one right here. Perfect. Let's set one of those dumbbells down, starting on your left side, and then chopping up, okay? Join me, let's go. What we're gonna do in the second round is we'll do the same move, but we'll do it from the other side, okay? Now, if you really wanna challenge yourself, you can carry both dumbbells and do this and just squeeze them together. So you'd be pressing more weight. Almost there, a few more seconds. This one's a tough one, I know. Okay, good, can set that weight down. We're gonna do a punch with a heel touch, and we're trying to do cardio. So just go as fast as you can where you still feel safe and in control, all right? And then I'll give you a bit of a break and we'll do it again. Woo, let's go. Excellent. Doing great. Push yourself. Back half of the workout now. Make sure your tummy's engaged. You're sitting nice and tall. Chest is proud. Yes. Final few seconds. All right, take a little bit of a longer break. So this time on the chop, we're gonna start it on the right side, but we'll start with that hinge and curl. So I'll show it from the side here. With that hinge, I really want that tip at the hip, and then the bend at the elbow. No movement at the shoulder, okay? Your job right now is just to breathe, get your heart rate down, recover for a few seconds. And then when you're ready, join me for that hinge and curl. We'll go nice wide stance. Big deep breath, here we go. So hinging as far forward as you can, sitting up tall, curl, there we go. Definitely make sure that you can maintain good posture. I don't want you to come so far forward that you're really rounding your back. So it even maybe might look small for you. It might just look like a little bit of a hinge and then your curl, okay? That's totally fine. Try to give me one more right there. So hinging and curling. There we go. Okay, setting the weight down. Remember, we gotta start on the opposite side, getting ready for that chop. All right, let's go. Whew. Pushing that weight across and it's staying in front of you the whole time. Moving with control. Doing great. And you might find one side harder to do than the other. That's fine. Our bodies are not equal on each side. It's just something to be aware of and work on. Last one. Great. Okay, punch with alternating heel touch coming up. Are you ready? Last time doing this, and then I have a final little circuit for you. Ready? Let's go. So, opposite. Even I'm getting it mixed up. Let's go, push yourself. Move at your own pace. You might be faster than me, that's great. Go, go, go. Get it. Come on, come on. You're doing so good. Finishing stretch. Tummy's engaged, sitting nice and tall. Last one. Good job. Okay, you get about a 30-second break here. Why don't I show you the final set of moves coming up? Okay, for your third exercise, it'll be the in-out tucks that we did earlier in the workout. So that was the in, tuck, right? Out, in, tuck. And then your strength moves are gonna be tricep kickbacks. So you're gonna lean forward a little bit and then just straighten at the elbow. If your chair's too wide, doesn't let you do it, then you can just do one arm in the first round and the other arm in the second. And we're gonna do a thigh push, which I'll show you, okay? Let's start with those tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna do both arms at the same time. And I can show it from the side just so you can see it. If you're doing one arm, just remember which arm and just do the other arm in the second round, okay? Doesn't take a lot of weight to feel these, right? All right, 5 seconds. Do what you can in that time. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do an ab exercise now. We're gonna do an alternating thigh push. It's not gonna look like a lot on camera, but I promise you it's a lot of work. So you're gonna raise one leg up, push it into your hand into the leg for a 3 count, and release, and then do the other side. Really fires the abdominals. And just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. I don't want your blood pressure to come up. Other side. Yeah, there we go. Let's go one more time on each side. Last one. Really good. Okay, next we're gonna do either holding on or including the arms, right? Let's go. Come on, move as quick as you can while still being in control and feeling safe. You can make those arms nice and big if you want. Challenge yourself. Or maybe you're supporting on the chair and it looks like this. Come on, finishing stretch. Nice work. Okay, let your heart rate come down, breathe. Last time through that, and then we'll do our flexibility component for the day. Sound good? All right. Okay, so if you remember, we're on the tricep kickbacks. If you did a single arm, make sure you're doing the other arm this time. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells and get ready for that. If you found them too heavy, you can go to a lighter dumbbell this time. If you found them too light, then grab a little heavier. Challenge yourself in this final set. Okay, let's get to work. I think I feel these in the chops the most. There we go. Just straighten at the elbow, no movement at the shoulder, belly button's drawn in to support the movement. Good work. Final few seconds. Give me one more rep right here. Awesome. Okay, let's get into the alternating thigh push. So remember, we bring up one leg, push into it. About a 3 count in your mind, but always just breathing and release. Then doing that on the other side. When you really push and resist, you'll notice your core just turns on like crazy. And this is called the thigh push. Good. Okay, let's do one more time on each leg. Good work. That's probably the #1 activator for your abdominals is a thigh push. It's unbelievable. Okay, in out tucks, and then we stretch. You ready? Push yourself, don't hold back. I have no tricks. I promise you this is all we're doing. Remember, add in those arms if you want. Ten seconds, hang in there, push yourself. The easy part is almost here. You made it. Way to go. Great work. Thanks for working through those 4 circuits with me today, but don't leave me just yet. Flexibility is so important. It'll improve how you feel, reduce pain, improve how you move. So let's do it, okay? Let's start with the left side. Just bring the elbow as far to the sky as you can and just gently pulling back. This will help stretch the back of the arm and also at the shoulder. You might feel this in through the upper back, which is totally okay. Begin to breathe deep. Fill your chest, fill your belly, empty your belly, empty your chest. Other side, same stretch. Good work. Okay, let's straighten that left leg and then just reach across. So you can tip forward a little bit. Just come as far as it feels comfortable for you. Trying to stretch the back of the leg. Get a little twist in the upper body as well. Just as far forward as feels comfortable. You might be able to get your toes. You might be on your knees. Whatever works. Keep breathing. Okay, let's switch that up, set it up on the other side. So this time the right leg's coming forward and we're reaching across with the left. One more breath here. Okay, perfect. Let's open up at the chest. So just like you're about to give the world's biggest hug, really try to get those hands open and behind you. Breathing nice and deep. Okay, now I want you to reach up high and then just gently lengthen those abdominals. So you can look up high. You keep going straight. I'm just showing you from the side so you can see that I'm adding a little bit of a back bend here, which is stretching out the front of my body. One more breath there. Okay, great. Now forward fold, you can just release everything forward. I'm supporting on my hands. You can let your arms go, whatever feels comfortable. Just relaxing the low back, the upper back, letting everything hang. Good work. Awesome. Okay, now let's sit up tall and then just push your hands behind you. Trying to get them basically back behind your hips and as high off the ground as you can, but keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. So this is shoulder extension, okay? All right, last thing, and then you're all done for the day. Shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up, forward, to the ear, down and back. Give me 2 more. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this workout helps you build strength, cardio health, and makes you move and feel amazing. Have a great day.